Hello, this is Guy. Today is, well, I don't know. If anybody's been talking to me, they've known that I just finished my 365 day commitment. The 365commitment.com is where I archived that blog. And I basically kept a series of commitments every day for 365 days in a row. Along that path, one of them was to start running. About day 50 into my 365 day commitment, I decided to start running. Also, doing push ups and sit ups and squats as well every day. A little bit more on that later, but the point is, I started running, and at first I could barely run 100 yards. And I was extremely overweight and out of shape. Actually, I'm still kind of overweight, but anyway, I was really overweight and not in shape, and I was feeling pretty lethargic and a little miserable. So I started running every day, and as I progressed, I was able to run, started improving my running skills, and I've kept that up for 323 days in a row. So I've been running every day for 323 days in a row. And along that line, I decided to schedule a marathon as part of that process. And I don't know when I decided to do that, but I scheduled a marathon that I would run in Hemet, California, the Diamond Valley Lake Marathon, and that hits in March. And today is January 14th. However, I decided to run a half marathon at the end of my 365 commitment, actually the day before my 365 commitment ended on January 6th. Completed 13.1 miles. I did a pretty good job. It was a timed event put on by the Riverside Runners Club in Riverside, California. Pretty good event. I guess they've done it for 10 years in a row now. It was a really fun event, beautiful scenery, and I actually did really well. A lot better than I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to completely fall on my face, but I actually finished in pretty good time, an hour and 48 minutes. For a 46-year-old guy, it wasn't too bad. Could have been better, obviously. I think I had a lot more to put out. I mean, I gave it my all, but with some modifications to the way I run and maybe not making so many rookie moves. I'd never raced in a competitive race before, so I had no idea what I was getting into. Had I been a little bit more prepared, a little bit more organized, I might have been able to even beat that time. So, with that knowledge, I've been contemplating this March 2nd marathon, and although I've really made strong commitments and I'm not one to back down, I do want to complete the event in a good time, giving myself time adequately to prepare now that I know what I'm getting into. So I'm keeping the Hemet marathon, except I'm going to run a half marathon again as a preparation. And what I'm going to do is schedule for, well, I've already registered for the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon on June 2nd. That marathon is exactly 140 days from today, 20 weeks away. So I have 140 days from now to be able to run that marathon. I have no doubt that I'll be able to complete the marathon. That is not in question now. I ran the half marathon, and I've completed multiple half marathons in my training. There have been several Saturdays I've woke up and ran and gotten to at least 13 miles. So I have no doubt that if I can run 13 miles without any pressure, just doing it on a Saturday morning, that I could probably run 26 miles if I really sucked it up. But finishing is not my goal anymore. I want to finish, of course, but I also want to finish with a respectable time. My ultimate goal is to do trail running. I find trail running that much more interesting, and the times that I do run on trails, I have a lot more enjoyment. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'm trying to get the mechanics of my run down. and having fun doing so. And since I travel a lot, running on the street is a lot easier for me. So there may come a time when I take trail running more seriously, and I'm starting to incorporate trail runs, but I want to compete in a street, basic marathon street race. And the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon is a circus. I remember I was down there last year about this time, and I was running at the time, and I was running down at the marina. And while I was running in that marina, by the marina, the Rock and Roll Marathon people were passing me up. And I thought, oh man, what a circus is that? Would I really ever want to do something like that? It seems just crazy. Well, here I am. I'm signed up for it, and I'm going to do it. I know it's going to be chaos, but you know what? If I'm going to complete my first marathon, it might as well be San Diego. Um, I like it down there, and it's beautiful, and I have lots of reasons why my family would be down there having fun being with me. So I'm going to start this process. Today was my first day of official training, although I've been running every day. I'm probably averaging 20 to 30 hours a week of running every day with no formal program, just me getting out the door and running. Some days I run more, some days I run less. I've been talking to a few people online, and I've read a couple of books on marathon running, and I could be totally doing it wrong. I probably am. I'm asking for advice from a couple of people to train me properly or give me some guidance. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I have 140 days, basically 20 weeks. I think 18 to 20 weeks is probably adequate time to train based on my current condition. So I started today. I'm going to eat really lean, which I've already gotten in the habit of writing down everything I eat. So I think I'll be able to clean up the diet pretty quickly. Staying really hydrated. This morning I ran 6 miles at an easy pace, and I guess what easy pace is a couple of minutes shy of what I would consider my marathon pace. I looked up some tables online for what I could think my marathon pace would be, and I've set a goal to finish in 3 hours and 50 minutes. Although I hope I could do a little better than that. I probably could. And knowing how it works, you get out there and you start running, and it's a competitive madhouse, and you want to get ahead of people, and you see that person in front of you, and you want to catch up with them. So I'll probably run a little faster than I'm anticipating, but I think 3 hours and 50 minutes is a great goal. So that's what I'm shooting for. The marathon pace is, little around 9 minutes a mile. So this morning I ran between 9 minutes and 39 seconds to about 10 minutes and 50 seconds a mile is what I was targeting for this morning in my quote unquote easy pace. And actually it felt pretty good. It wasn't hurting me too bad. I ran really light and easy, and I decided to take on a couple of big hills. Because I noticed that hills, obviously, it's a lot different running on a hill than flat ground. So I tried that this morning. I finished okay. Kept my pace right at about 10 minutes a mile, which felt slow, which I guess is a good thing, right? It's supposed to feel slow. So tomorrow I wake up and I run another 6 miles. I'm in Newport Beach at a hotel tonight. Got some meetings tonight and then some meetings tomorrow at work. I'm going to try to squeeze in by waking up early. 6 miles. So anyway, today's day, the 140 days left before the Rock and Roll Marathon in San Diego. All right. Thank you.